Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here. It is Thursday. It is time for another speed duel tryouts. And like I said yesterday, we're going to do 2 cards today, and we're going to make it a single video. And honestly, I'm going to talk about why these cards should not be allowed in speed duel. So this will be one video today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. So these two are in white sleeves. Normally white sleeves means I have speed duel cards. These, however, are from my entry hazard collection. And these are 2 cards that I really do hope Konami is smart enough not to give us. Okay, first up is the Gravity Bind. Second up is the Level Limit Area B. Now, the reason that these 2 should not be allowed is very simple. This will be over-centralized. And it'll be over-centralized for like one reason. I'll go over here in a second. But let's go over the effects. So first and foremost, let's talk about Gravity Bind because this card was actually out first. I think it was Pharaoh's Servant. I do want to say it was PSV when this guy came out. And all it says is level 4 and higher monsters are unable to declare attacks. So again, if you do have a Jinzo, like fantastic. You are going to shut this down. This card has been used for many things over the years. One of which is the thing I'm going to talk about. Other types of control decks where you go into like Big Burn, like Wave Motion Cannon, or Compound Burn, where you flip-flop things like Stealth Bird. All sorts of tactics. And it's fine. It's fine, and it lost its luster right about the time that we went into Xyz. As Xyz monsters no longer had a level, they instead had a rank, and Link monsters now have Link ratings rather than having levels. So those 2 types of monsters are utterly unbothered by the Gravity Bind as well as the Level Limit Area B. Now this came out a little bit later, and the way this works is as a continuous, we will change all face-up level 4 and higher monsters to defense position. Now, there was one monster that as a level 5 kind of got through. Well, I guess there's 2. There are 2 monsters that kind of get through this. The initial one that I could think of was a tin promotional that I honestly cannot remember ever being released inside of a booster pack, which was the Total Defense Shogun, which actually attacked from defense mode. So the only way to actually stop his attacks was with the Gravity Bind, whereas the Level Limit Area B just put him in defense mode where he was attacking from anyway. And again, he wasn't all that strong. I think it was like 1550 by like 2500. So he was kind of like one of those like niche weird cards that like every once in a while you'd see somebody playing a tech warrior and they'd throw it in because it looked cool. But Level Limit Area B was also able to be circumnavigated by the Spell Canceller, which I'm sure you guys have noticed is nowhere near speed duels. And I want to say the last time it was released was the Duel Devastator box, actually. So it's been a few years. And all it is Jinzo for spells. So pretty simple to understand, but its underwhelming attack value at 1800 for a tribute monster was, again, pretty underwhelming. Better off as a deck master than anything else. Now, what you would do with these 2 cards in Speed Duel right now to absolutely shatter the game is A, Skull Servant, or B, Legendary Ocean. And if you go the Legendary Ocean route, you are choosing violence, my friends. And if you give me half a second, I'll show you why. So a quick peek into the app that I carry on my cellular device that's going to show me all of the water attribute monsters currently in the game. And again, these are the ones that are going to lower their star levels. Remember, anything 4 or lower becomes 3 and lower. So we're going to have Gagigigo, and it's going to gain the 200 points. It's going to be like a 2050 attack value monster card, which is crazy. You're going to have Hydrogeddon continually pounding in through the opponent's monsters. Hydrogeddon will be at 1800. Was the Amphibious Bugroth MK3 a thing yet? Does not look like. But if we do get the Amphibious Bugroth MK3, you will start having a monster that can then instead attack directly. Submarine Roid should be somewhere around here. Submarine Roid. Maybe this is the one that is not updated. So for that, give me a second. I thought Amphibious Bugroth was available, but I could be wrong. So Bugroth MK3. According to this app, not in Speed Duel yet, which is fine. Let's check out. I want to say Submarine Roid is, though. So Submarine. Is it this one? Submarine Roid. His illustration's just not loading. Absolutely allowed in Speed Duel. There you go. He'll be a 3-star water type. He'll gain the 800. He'll be at the 1800. However, it will only do the original attack when it attacks directly. So even though it's augmenting, it's still 800. But like 800 in Speed Duel is still relatively large damage when you consider 5 of those hits equal game. And it's not hard to run if we get either one of these or both of them. That could be 6 cards in a 20-card deck. And this would essentially be like 3 more cards plus 3 Metaverse plus 3 Mother Grizzlies. Because you kind of want to get the monster whipped first so you can get into the Submarine Roid plays. Then shut down your opponent's attack abilities. And then, again, just do some crazy things. And what this all ends up leading into, again, is just devastating, is the fact that you'll be able to play your Leviathan Dragon. And again, if it's Gravity Bind, it's even better. Then you'll be able to send the Legendary Ocean because it is considered to be Umi. It will destroy all other cards on the field. And you'll still be left with a 2,600-point monster that can go ahead and just freely rampage the field. So, like, just overall, like, these 2 cards should not be allowed simply because Legendary Ocean is an absolute menace. And then again, I really don't want to face a bunch of Skull Servants with King of Skull Servant getting super, super huge, knowing that Foolish Burial is just like at 2 right now, knowing that my opponent's just looking for a reason to go ahead and bot me one. So, that said, I would take a pass on these 2 cards if I was Konami. But it is important, I think, to understand why they could be so strong. And strong they will be. So, guys, that is today's kind of like double feature for this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, if you guys have been vibing with this, you know, do the normal support things. Like, comment, subscribe if we've earned it. And then go ahead and maybe turn your comment into a couple of more suggestions that you guys would like to see down the road for this. Because again, we're only doing this for like a week where we're doubling up or we're making like double featured videos. Hopefully this goes to like a once a week thing since we're going ahead and we're moving the Yu-Gi D&D to its own channel. So it's just a nice way to go ahead and have more discussions about the format we love. So for now, guys, do the things, don't do the things. That's your choice. Do the one thing for me, guys. Go out, have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.